season, but they still have some hope. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Jake LaRavia. Andre Ayton out there with James. Then there's Smart, and it's Doncic in at the point guard. And for Chicago, at the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's Okoro in at the 3. A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
Here's LaRavia. Pass to Doncic. From the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Pulls up, and Doncic gets it to go.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Outside, White. Vucevic is screen on Smart. And White kicks to Vucevic. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, defensively, you have to keep track of Vucevic at the arc. He takes those shots when he's open.
Doncic passes to Ayton. To the paint, and stolen by Giddey. To the middle, here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now here's LeBron. 17 points for him last game against Dallas. Smart wide open, he fires. No good on the 3. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Buzelis' shot is good.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. It's stolen by Buzelis. Giddey finds Vucevic. Bulls moving the ball around. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Lakers trail by 7. The drive by James, and finished off by LeBron.
And you love how physical LeBron's drive is. Not afraid to mix it up with the defense and be aggressive.
Now, Okoro. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Boston.
Yeah, and how about his work on the defensive side, swatting away several shot attempts.
Now, Doncic, after Isaac Okoro missing on that last three-pointer. Pass to LeBron. The 3. That's good from Doncic on the assist by James. Doncic has got 5.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And here's Vucevic. Now Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. White. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, if you're looking for a three-point duel, White's up to the challenge.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much.
Guys, the moment Vooch gets that ball in the paint, he can beat you in so many different ways.
Doncic finds it. Here's Smart. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's a nice shot, helping to space the floor for his team.
Pass to Buzelis. High post Vucevic. Now Okoro. Here's Giddey. Guarded by Doncic. To the left side wing. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And it's Chicago scoring again. These teams are getting a double dose of each other, GA. How do you see these games playing out?
Well, oftentimes the team that wins the first one drops the second. I don't know why, but it seems that's the case more often than not.
The Bulls leading by 4. Buzelis with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against Boston. Vucevic dishes to Okoro. The Bulls need to get a shot off. And Vucevic again. Vucevic has got 10.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
LeBron passes to Ayton. Pass to Doncic. James looking it over. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Here's Buzelis. James covering. Vucevic's screen on LeBron. And he drives in. The shot by Buzelis, no good. LeBron kicks to Doncic. Outside, Smart. Pass to LeBron. A fadeaway. And the Lakers check on 2 more.
As if the league didn't have enough to worry about with LeBron. He's just become a better and better jump shooter.
Here's Buzelis. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now here's White from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Giddey against Doncic. Outside, James. Over in the corner, LaRavia. No good on the triple. The Bulls leading by 6. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Here's Doncic. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. Pass to James. There's the 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Outside, White. At the top of the key, Buzelis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Okoro passes to Vucevic. And there's the foul. It's on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul. Some changes for Chicago. Williams comes in for Isaac Okoro. And Trey Jones subbed in for White. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Maxi Kleber comes in for LeBron. Hachimura, he's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And a chance here to check out some stats for Luka Doncic.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Smart deciding where to go with it to stop the run. Hachimura, no good. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago, leading by 12. Williams against Kleba. Three-pointer. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Lakers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Hachimura. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Kleba. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls leading by 12. Now Buzelis. Giddy, no one around him. They get it back. Outside, Jones. Going inside. 6 to shoot. And it's Vucevic missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here is Hachimura. Scoreless thus far. Kleba finds Vincent. Here's Hachimura. And the Lakers with another miss. Bounce pass from Williams. Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Now here's Giddy. And the foul called on Josh Giddy. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So for the Bulls, Smith checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Buzelis. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Josh Giddy. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James is checked in. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. Jones, the pass to Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Here they come, fans. And a chance here to look at the numbers for LeBron James. Putting up about 22 points per, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Well, this staff loves coaching him, and his teammates love playing with him. He's just an unselfish guy who makes everyone around him better.
1:25 left here in the first quarter. Hayes finds Vincent. Hachimura with a screen on Jones. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Back to Smith. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Smith.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Lakers trail by 16. Vincent with it. He has yet to score. On the wing, James. LeBron is doubled. Back to Vincent. James, a screen on Jones. Vincent. No good, unable to end this run. The Bulls leading by 16. Pass to Jones. And here is Dosunmu. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's the Lakers. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now Vincent. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from LeBron. Rebound by Smith. Here's Dosunmu. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's Chicago. They lead by 18. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, James is out there with Vincent. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Jones after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Jones, the pass to Smith. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Bulls lead by 20.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Inside, here's LeBron. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Herter passes to Smith. Pass to Jones. Takes it inside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
James outside. Now Hachimura. Down low. Here's Hayes over Smith. The shot's good from Hayes.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Williams sends a screen for Jones. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jones has got 7 points.
That 3 is a shot Jones has developed over his first few years.
On the wing, James. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game here. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Okoro's checked in for Dosunmu.
One shot.
Light comes in for Kevin Herter. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Trey Jones. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
Giddey finds Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jackson Hayes.
And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level, but you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And that one misses. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, Jalen Smith is a modern big. He can protect the rim, guard the perimeter, and offensively shown the ability to be both a rim runner and a spot-up shooter.
LeBron, no luck.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Kevin?
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. And the Lakers have possession. The Bulls knocking down the 3. LeBron is doubled. From the left block, he sends it through. LeBron's got 7 now in this quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now here's Giddey. 6 points for him. Over in the corner, White. From past the arc. Lakers with the rebound. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
Now Vincent, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Williams against Kleber. To the paint, here's Smith. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Smith's got 7 points.
Well, as a big man, Smith is expecting contact. So when it comes, it's no surprise.
LeBron sets the screen for Hachimura. Latrey, and LeBron James with the 3. He's got 18.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now here's White. His last outing, he saw him pour in 22. Back to Giddey. There's a screen by Williams. Giddey, no good. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. 19-point game. Hachimura down low. Covered by Okoro. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. Number 1, the Bulls.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. The Bulls making a switch here. Booz Ellis is checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. Marcus Smart comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Hachimura heads them both. Chicago leading by 17. Here's Giddey. He has 6. Smith. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Ayton kicks to Doncic. There's the triple. And Okoro pulls it down. Now Chicago's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. Okoro's got 5 points so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
A nice shot by LeBron.
No question, James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And here's White after Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. White against Smart. White, good. 8 points for him.
Far from just a perimeter threat, White is quite adept at finding scoring opportunities inside.
Here's Smart. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Now Giddey. He's got 6. Over to the left wing. Okoro passes to White. Over Smart. Rebounded by the Lakers. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
To the inside. It's stolen by Hachimura. Doncic outside. Back to Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Hachimura's got 5 points so far.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Please welcome to the court, you're incredible.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Jake LaRavia comes in for LeBron. And here's Vucevic. He's coming off a 16-point game against Boston.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts. Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Ayton kicks to Doncic. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Vucevic. 10 points for him. Pass to Okoro. Shot clock at 5. Here's Giddey. Sinks that one from the post. That's now 8 points here for Josh Giddey.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Doncic outside. No good with the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
In the corner, it's Bruce Ellis. Pass to Okoro. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Out left to the wing. Shoots. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Vucevic has got 12.
Well, we've seen this for years. Vucevic is a dependable scorer who can attack you in a variety of ways.
Here's Ayton. Doncic outside. Fires from deep. Luka hits the 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Chicago leading by 12. Vucevic is screen on Smart. White goes in. Vucevic trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-6 run. Smart passes to Ayton. Smart puts the pick in for Ayton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, at his size, Ayton can absorb contact easily.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 22 is their biggest lead. Hits it from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from you.
Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Right block shot. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Doncic passes to Smart. Now here's Ayton. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Yeah, you expect this from Ayton. For him to shrug off contact inside and power his way to a bucket.
Now here's Vucevic. 14 points for him. On the wing, Giddey. Shoots over Doncic. Giddey, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Now, here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. Shoots over Okoro. Whoa! Strong finish by Doncic.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, be the first option on every possession.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
Well, right now for Chicago, they've been stuck in the middle tier. Not good enough to challenge for a chip, but not bad enough to get a high draft pick. They're really going to need their young guys to take a step forward in their development.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Lakers.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from three. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by James.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Chicago leading by 9. Right on the wing along with Okoro. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Giddey in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Vucevic. Back to White. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Doncic. A 3 ball. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Smart's got 11.
Well, working without the ball. Smart can play the 1. He can also shift over and be a catch-and-shoot guy.
Here's White. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And it's Doncic missing. The Bulls shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That sends Josh Giddey to the free throw line. That one on Smart. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. A great skill development program showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
That free throw good from Giddey. Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as any.
Now, here's Vucevic. 14 points for him. And White kicks to Giddey. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
James finds Ayton. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
Vucevic with it. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And it's White missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Kept alive in the corner. Smart with it. Knocks down the three ball. Smart's got 14 points.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Josh Giddey.
Well, this is what you hope to see from a guy of his caliber. Increasing his scoring load over the years. He's put in a lot of work each offseason, and it shows.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Bounce pass from Okoro. Okoro setting the pick for Vucevic. His three-pointers off the mark. Lakers trail by 4. Doncic outside. Pulls it up. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you guys.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Doncic following the three-point basket by Chicago. Great positioning inside from Doncic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Now, here's Okoro. He has 5. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Floats it up for James. It's stolen by Buzelis. Inside. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done?
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Ayton. And here is LeBron. Now Laravia. No good from outside. LeBron against Vucevic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 7. Outside, Smart. Pass to LeBron. Here's LaRavia. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, nice find by LeBron. This guy is the best passer I've ever seen.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. What a stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Second, Luka Doncic.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 16. Pass to Giddey. Now here's Okoro. White inside, guarded by Smart. And it's White missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Back to Doncic. All alone. Again, the Lakers. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 22 is their biggest lead. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Pass to Giddey. Vucevic's screen on Doncic. Now Buzelis. Shot clock at 6. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Okoro's got 8 points.
And you can see the passing ability at his size. Buzelis is all for getting it to his open teammate.
Doncic outside. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Pass to Buzelis. Giddey sets the pick for Buzelis. To come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Doncic with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Doncic passes to Ayton. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Ayton's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
And great steal and look ahead there. Compared to most guys his age, Doncic sees the game at another level. And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Doncic. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Doncic against Giddey. And that one's good. LaRavia. LaRavia's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers. Chicago's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Jones is checked in for Josh Giddey. Hachimura, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Buzelis. 6 points for him. Pass to White. And here's Vucevic. Sinks the triple. Vucevic has got 21.
Working it to Vucevic, and he does not hesitate.
And here's James outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Jones. Vucevic a screen on Doncic. Pass to White. Outside, Jones. Vucevic setting the pick for Jones. And the Bulls, another three.
Well, it's a work in progress from outside the arc. Good to see Jones knocking it down there.
Here's James. It counts. And the foul. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Hayes, he's checked in for 8.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now here's Jones. He's got 10. Here's Okoro. Here's Vucevic. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Now Vucevic after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. LeBron. Oh, LeBron does it again.
Well, credit the steal from Smart for starting that break. Another stellar defensive play in his career.
Jones. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Marcus Smart. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging about 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
And that one falls for Jones.
A former second-round pick, Jones has worked hard to carve out a role in this league, and he continues to look to improve.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Chicago. Kevin Huerter comes in for White, and then for Los Angeles. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for LeBron. Dalton Knecht comes in for Marcus Smart. And Vincent subbed in for Doncic.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Vincent the pass to Hayes. Now here is Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Now Dosunmu.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Vucevic for the 3. And that is no good. Now shooting 8 for 12 from the floor. Hachimura the pass to Vincent. Back to Hachimura. Knecht with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Jones finds Williams. And here's Huerter. Driving inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Huerter's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
Well, you know, Huerter's ability to score off the bounce is an underrated part of his game.
Hachimura down low. Defended by Dosunmu. Back to Knecht. 5 on the clock. Pass to Hachimura. And it's off from 3-point range. The Bulls have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Vucevic down low. Working on Hayes. Vucevic with the bucket.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here is Hachimura. 7 points in the game, and that one good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Jones, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, defensively, you have to be careful about fouling Jones. He's a high percentage free throw shooter.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jones.
Well, you like the passion Jones steps on the floor with, especially for being so undersized.
Some changes for Chicago. Smith checked in for Vucevic, and Josh Giddey subbed in for Kevin Huerter. The Lakers also with a sub. Buffkins checked in. That one is no good.
Well, didn't sink them all, but at least that puts them in front.
The Lakers trail. Pass to Vincent. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Buffkin. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Josh Giddey.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
That free throw missing. Los Angeles making a switch here. So he comes up empty, missing both. It's Giddey with the drive.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for the Chicago Bulls. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We come back right after this. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. A family affair in the wings. Bronny and LeBron both out there together. Maxi Kleber is out there with Hayes. And it's Vincent in at the point. No one near Huerter as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers trail by 3. Vincent with it. Pass to James. And they double up James. Kleber kicks to Hayes. Here's Vincent. Kleber with a screen on Jones. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Not 3 off the mark. The Bulls leading by 3. Huerter finds Williams. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Jones, that's for 2. Kleber with the rebound. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Back to Vincent. The tray. And again, the Lakers no good.
Deep into the game, his team is lagging, and he's been unable to help. Brutal performance from him.
Here's Giddey. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
And here's James outside. Oh, the shot is pure from LeBron.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Pass to Herter. And he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Well, look, Herter has the size to do damage in there. That time converting through contact.
LeBron sets the screen for James. Off target with his 3.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
James against Giddey, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Now that was an impressive display of ball control. Giddey is crafty at creating separation.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Chicago making a switch here. Bruzellas is checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Doncic is checked in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He said to them, quote, "We've worked hard to come back. We have them on the ropes, but we have yet to land the knockout blow. We'll see if they can." Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Pass to Vincent. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Now here's Herter. Now Bruzellas. 6 to shoot. Jones for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Big time night for Trey Jones. Usually he's setting others up. Good to see him take initiative.
Here's LeBron to halt the run, and the Lakers with another miss.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but it's just really struggling this quarter.
Herter, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 9-point game. Kleba, the pass to James. Out to Doncic. The 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now here's Giddey, defended by Vincent. He gets it in there.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 9 rebounds now tonight. It's to Giddey. Outside, Jones. Back to Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists now in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's taken away by Smith. In the corner, Herter with it. Connects from 3-point range. And the Bulls lead by 16.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Vincent's shot is good. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. Here's Giddey. Nice D from Doncic.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Giddey against Doncic. Smith sets the pick for Herder. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers trail by 12. And Hayes kicks to James. Pass to Doncic. Doncic converts right through the defense.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Smith sets the pick for Jones. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kleba, the pass to Doncic. And here's Hayes, covered by Smith. Pass to Vincent. James against Herder. The lead now in single digits. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Giddey with it, working on Hayes. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Smith. Okoro comes in for Kevin Herder. And it's White in for Jones. The Lakers also making some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. Jake LaRavia comes in for Maxi Kleba. And Smart subbed in for Vincent. And here is Giddey. Pass to Okoro. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Smart. Off target from three-point range. Bulls have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. The Lakers shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Pass to Ayton. Here's LaRavia. Buries it from three-point range. LaRavia's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, Ayton showed great awareness there, kicking it outside.
And here's White. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And White with the stuff.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
Doncic outside. Out to the wing. Three-pointer. A shot, no good.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
The V just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
Smart fires James. Off target from outside. The Bulls leading by 9. Buzelis, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
A rookie with terrific form. Buzelis is well equipped to take advantage of any opening he finds.
James outside. Doncic outside. Misses the three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Buzelis with the ball. Out guarded by Smart.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Ayton a screen on White. Here's Ayton.
Great execution of the alley-oop. Of course, having Ayton to throw it to makes it much easier.
Bulls leading by 12. Now Vucevic. Oh, the slam dunk.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
What's up?
At the line to the ball, one shot.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. Lakers trail by 15. James outside. No good.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
No stopping that baby hook on the fly.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
It's James. And they double up LeBron. Ayton, a great pass, leads him right to the rack.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bulls.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
A very solid win indeed. When you check out the box, there were some great numbers for Vucevic.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Here's Vucevic. Now Giddy. White. Off target from outside. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Lakers. It's an 18-point game. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Now Vucevic. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Giddy fires. And get the 3. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And now we present the player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.